MVFF Swansea, Season 6, Matchday 4 with your coach Howell. How are you? What a night. What an absolutely epic night that we had last night. Huge losses, amazing football, brilliant attendances, and honestly, I could not believe the sheer level of community that we could feel going on. The vibe was electric there last night. Thoroughly enjoyed, and it was great being back as well. I'm not going to spend much time doing this tonight. Now I'm going to get through this and I'm going to make sure that you all get the information that you need. And yeah, we can carry on. Tonight, of course, we've got our Man v Fat quiz night as it goes. We're going to the Deer's Leap to the quiz night. So then it'd be great to see a bunch of the lads there as well. We've got a good few who've said that they're going to join in, and it's going to be. I'm really going to look forward to seeing this, and I can't say that I'm going to be able to give much support on the quiz, but it's going to be good just to be around the lads in a less official capacity. Let's put it that way. Right, let's have a look at this. Now, we all know this is always going to be on the front of it now, just so you to know what's going on. So the big point to be here now, I think you've established the points with the weekly team bonuses. So if 1 to 2 players lose weight, you get an extra goal. Obviously 5 and 6 is an extra 3 goals. Not more than 9 players, you get 5 goals there. So then you can see how that affects your scoreline and the overall. Own goals as well. You've got a season starting weight. If you gain over the season starting weight, of course, it's an own goal. If you lose but don't reach the season starting weight, you don't incur an own goal, but you also don't contribute any goals. If you continue to gain when you're over the season starting weight, it's an own goal. If you're under the season starting weight and you lose weight, that's where the weekly team bonuses comes into play. Hat tricks is every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, not consecutive, and of course the milestones are multiples of 5% bonuses, of course, and they show up there as well, and we've got plenty of them to talk about. If you want any more details, manvfat.com/manvfatfootball, rules on site, all those with hyphens between each word. Okay, let's have a look then. So match day 4, again, brilliant show there in attendance and when it comes to tracking. So we had 108 in attendance, 64 pitch goals, 64 scales goals as well, actually, bonkers. And we had 37 coaches goals to put through, and you can see that is going to be very indicative then of the rumble. Tracker bonus scores. So in Goyd, we got purple, yellow, red, orange and white gaining a goal for the tracking that they produced. Team loss bonus goal goes to purple, so that's 2 goals for you. Attendance bonus goal goes to purple and green in the Goyd, so that's a goal each for you. And of course, our season 6 percentage leader remains Luke Davis. Sorry, I'm getting really ahead of myself by here, unfortunately. So Luke Davis, congratulations, mate. You're still the percentage leader there. There are a couple of guys catching up. Will be close. I was looking at it yesterday and thinking, it's getting close. But you're still there. You are on it, and you've got your feet on it. Brilliant. On Copper, of course, we've got best tracker. Everyone was tracking. It's fantastic to see the accountability, especially when we shifted it over to the captains gaining accountability. It's amazing to see. Absolutely amazing. Everybody's on the tracking. Everybody wants to know about the tracking. My own work colleagues are asking me right now whether I can help them on how to be more efficient with their tracking. And it's amazing to see that it's on everybody's mind on being accountable. It's lush. It's absolutely lush. Team loss bonus goal goes to Maroon, 2 goals for you. And then the attendance bonus goal then goes to Blue and Maroon. Chris Stevens, you are still our season 6 percentage leader for the Copper League. Congratulations, mate. Absolutely lush to see. Okay, so we've got our losses. We've got the total losses, the amazing losers, and of course we've got our milestones on this page. So let's go through it left to right. Team lot, weekly team loss now. Thinner to win it, you broke even. Fattest Stuter, 6.3 kilos. That's why you had the 2 points for in the Goyer League. Incredible Bulks at 6 kilos. Sporting a Beer at 0.9. Marco Van Fasting breaking even. And of course then Frying Dutchman losing 2 kilos in total. Fantastic. In Copper then, Scranra breaking even. Winter Blues breaking even. Pink Panthers then, they were on 1.6 kilos. Fatio then at 5.9. Forest Green Bloaters at 2 kilos. And Fat and Furious This is why you add your 2 points. 8.9 kilo loss in a week. Absolutely epic. Giving us a grand total, and an official total there as well, a grand total of 32.3 kilo loss for the week on both leagues, which takes us up to 175.6 kilo loss in 4 weeks. 4 weeks, guys. Take that into consideration. 4 weeks. Amazing to see. Our biggest losers, or the amazing losers we've got here now, we've got, in first with the good league, Cal Bamford, 2.4 kilos. Nathan Hicks and Matthew Owen then following up second on 2.3 kilos. Amazing to see such progress happening with these lads. Amazing. Tough to see it. In Copper then, the amazing loser we've got there, Russ Davey, 4.9 kilo loss. Came in and he looked at me. He knew what was going on. He knew what was happening. 4.3 then with Craig Evans. Congratulations, mate. And Robert Rhys-Jones then at 3.2 kilo loss. Wonderful to see. You've seen their pictures. You've already seen them in the group chat, guys. Morris Scott, welcome to the 5% club, mate. Lovely seeing. I see your posts, and Simply Jim, I see your posts with the amount of activity you're doing every single day. And it's lovely to see that you were hitting that 5% in style. I love it. 10% club, of course, Joel Ibarda, and of course, Kai Wallow, you have reached the 10% club. Congratulations, guys. It's lovely to see the roar of celebration that I heard when the 10% was announced in our weigh-in stations there, guys, was awesome to hear. It was just such a gorgeous feeling. It was. Yeah, it's one of the reasons that we keep on doing this. We will always publicly praise and celebrate any person that hits a milestone. And we'll do that. I know some people think it's embarrassing. Some people don't want their pictures. But we will celebrate this to the nines. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I think it's gorgeous. The amount of people that appreciate it as well. It's lovely to see. And honestly, it's something that's here to stay. TG, 15%, mate. 15%. Absolutely amazing. There is no stopping you. Well done. That is yours to keep. There's nobody taking that away from you. And Daryl Cox, our newly entered BMI boss. BMI boss, guys. Oh, amazing to see. Absolutely lush to see. He was on it. He was on it. He was on it. The break came, and then a bit of a gain, but boom, he's got straight back onto that train, and he has hit it. He's got there. He's done his BMI boss. That is an amazing achievement, and one that I'm also hoping to get to soon in my journey. Got a couple of bits to go, but honestly, Dar, I am so proud of you. Well done, mate. That's lush to see. Okay, let's have a look at these now then. We'll have a look at the games that we were played on Tuesday night. So first of all, we had the Flying Dutchman against Fat Astuta. So the overall score, no, let's slow it down. Pitch score was 7-all. The reason there's 7-all, of course, is Flying Dutchman had a borrow, so that's another 2 goals, which has been awarded to Fat Astuta. So the scales was 9-0 to Fat Astuta. Tracking was 3-all. Bonus then was 2 goals to 5 to Fat Astuta, and of course pitch was 7-all, which gives an overall then of 12 goals to 24 to Fat Astuta. Congratulations. In addition to that, at the 7 o'clock kickoff, we had Fat and Furious against Fazio. So it was 3 goals to 9 on the pitch, 6 goals to 9 on the pitch as well to Fazio. Tracking was 3-all, 5 bonus goals to 2 to Fat and Furious, giving them an overall of 17 goals to 23 to Fazio. Congratulations. Marco Banfastin against Thinner to Win It was our 7:30 kickoff at Gwyr. So that was 7-3 on the pitch to Marco Banfastin. Scales then was 2 goals to 15 to Thinner to Win It, with the absolute astonishing amount of milestones and hat-tricks that were ranked up this week. Thinner to Win It, 15 goals on the scales is fantastic. 3-all on tracking, and of course 2 goals to 4 bonus goals to Thinner to Win It, giving an overall of 14 goals to 25 to Thinner to Win It. Also at 7:30, we had Scranra and Pink Panthers. Pitch side, or pitch goals, sorry, was 5 goals to 2 to Stranraer. 6 goals to 3 on the scales to Stranraer. 3 all on tracking, and it's 3 all bonus goals as well, giving an overall of 17-11 to Stranraer. Congratulations, guys. Sport na Beergut against the Incredible Bulks was our 8 o'clock kickoff at Gwyr. So that was 3 goals to 7 on the pitch to Incredible Bulks. 4 goals to 6 on the scales to the Incredible Bulks. 3 all on tracking, and then 2 goals to 3 the Incredible Bulks, giving an overall of 12 goals to 19 to the Incredible Bulks. And of course, our final 8 o'clock kickoff on Gwyr was Forest Green Bloaters against Vinder Blues. 7-4 on the pitch to Forest Green Bloaters. 4-1 on the scales to Forest Green Bloaters. 3 all tracking and 2 goals to 4 on bonuses to Vinder Blues, giving an overall of 16 goals to 12 to Forest Green Bloaters. An absolutely amazing night of footballing, if I don't say so myself. And this is what's happened to the league on the overall. So if we start with Gwyr, we had Thinner to win it right on the top there with two points between them and second place Incredible Bulks, with Fat Astuta clipping at their heels then merely on goal difference. Then we got Marco Banfastin, Sport na Beergut competing for 4th and 5th with Flying Dutchmen at 6th place. In Copper, Stranraer running away with 8 points at top of the Copper League, with Forest Green Bloaters, Fazio, Pink Panthers and Fat and Furious battling it for, you could arguably say, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place there, with just goal difference in between it, and all that could change in a matter of a night. Vinder Blues then at the end there with yet to win there on the overall. On the scales, it's a different story. If you look at that, we've got that as the overall, and then we've got this on the scales. It's a different story. We've got a different scenario, and it's always good to see exactly what the differences would be when we look at the scales. So then in Gwyr, Incredible Bulks are championing the top there with Fat Astuta and Thinner to win it there with 6 points. Sport na Beergut at 4 points, and Marco Banfastin and Flying Dutchmen yet to score points, but we're still early days. Forest Green Bloaters and Fazio, Forest Green Bloaters then with 6 points, with Fazio at 5, and of course then Fat and Furious coming in, Fat and Furious, Stranraer and Pink Panthers coming in with 4 points, with Vinder Blues then with their singular point because of a draw that they had with Fazio on the scales. And this is where we're at right now. This is our team of the week, voted by your captains. So we started off now then. Jolie Barder, 5%, mate. Absolutely fantastic to see. Richard Ghazi then, 2 kilo loss. Brilliant. The Reds then, they've got Kaiwa, we've got Morris Scott and Darryl Cox being noted in there for their, of course, respective 10%, 5% and BMI boss status there. Amazing to see. Alex Lewis from the Greens, 2.1 kilo loss. Amazing to see. Brian Hyatt and Callum Jones then, you've been nominated by your captains for your contribution on the scales. Brian with his 1.4 kilo and of course Callum with his half a kilo loss, bringing them into a point where they could take a little bit from tonight. Neil Simon from the Whites, 1.9 kilo loss there. Amazing to see. Well done. TG, 15%, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Russ Davey, 4.9 kilo loss. I love it. Absolutely love it, mate. Well done. Gareth Akers, of course, 1.2 kilo loss there for the Vinder Blues. Well done, mate. And Clayton Holloway, you have done 1.4 kilogram loss. Well done, mate. Robert Rees-Jones, 3.2 kilos, mate. 3.2 kilos. Oh, honestly, I love to see that. And of course, last but not least, Craig Evans. He's having a chat with me about, the little one's not sleeping, yet he is still able to keep himself accountable enough to hit 4.3 kilogram loss. Absolutely lush to see. Well done, guys. That's your team of the week. And of course, here's the rumble. So, 136 men are entered. That is it now. Nobody else gets to go in. We had our cut-off date last week. So we had 84 have been eliminated so far, leaving us with a remaining 52 members. Honestly, guys, I'm proud to say that the numbers which have already showing to me, right? Not that I didn't have any belief, but they're already. I was thinking, you know what? Especially with the bank holidays and everything going on, and the disruption with the amount of bank holidays and extended weekends and all this going on, I did think we were going to see a smaller number than that. So I am extremely proud of you guys at Swansea. Absolutely amazing, guys. But we got 52. Let's see where we are at by where this is match day 4. Let's see where we're at the match day 8. We may see that there's a different landscape at that point. We'll see. And here's your fixtures. So the fixtures that we got going out right now, guys, these are for weekday 5, match day 5. So then that's going to be, we've got Thinner in it against Incredible Bulks at 7 o'clock. Fazio against Sporting Beer at 7:30, and then Marco Banfastin against the Flying Dutchman at 8 o'clock there. For the Copper League, of course, we've got Pink Panthers against Vinda Blues, and then we've got Fazio against the Forest Green Bloaters at 7:30, and then at 8 o'clock we've got Scranra against the Fat and Furious. This has been the roundup of this week, guys. I am extremely proud to call myself your coach, and I really hope that you enjoy these roundups. Consistency, that is the key, guys. Consistency and ensuring that you identify yourselves and you realize that you're human. You realize that these days where you need that little cheat meal, they happen, but then just make it that one. Don't make it 3, 4, 5 days. Don't make it a couple of weeks. If you've gained, it's fine. Get back on the horse and try again. And we can do this. We can all do it. We've all got our days. We all got our opportunities. And realistically, guys, we've all got our points where we think, do you know what? That switch needs to be flicked back on again. And that is when you know that you're on it. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And I'll see you soon.